Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Airpods Max and comparing them against the Anker Q35s. Now, as soon as you open it up, you're going to notice that the AirPods are in a case. They slide out pretty easy. As soon as you pick up the AirPods, you're going to notice the build quality on them. They feel really good. Apple really did a good job with the presentation, like the physicality of these headphones. They feel great. The joints, the headband, and the ear cups, all while looking beautiful. You've got some great buttons, a dial, and just a push button for noise cancellation. They work great. Probably my best feature and the best feature of these headphones is the removable ear cups. Magnetized and made with this like nice mesh material, they feel wonderful and they're really cool on your ears. They don't burn up nearly as easy. They don't make your ears feel as hot during long periods or a workout. The magnets on there work really well. It comes with a case, as I mentioned before. I've heard a lot of people complain about this case, but I personally actually prefer it. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space and it protects everything it needs to. And then it's got a spot to where you can still charge the AirPods without having to take them out of the case. Yeah, I have zero issues with this case. Of course, it comes with Lightning to USB-C, which, I mean, thanks a lot, Apple. Honestly, one of the biggest things that stands out to me is the physicality of these headphones. The physical, the actual headphones themselves, not the sound. The first thing that stands out to me is the build quality on them. And I know that might be stupid, but hear me out. The AirPods Max are beautiful and the material feels amazing. I mean, it should for $500. The outside cups are an anodized aluminum, and they are absolutely stunning. And they also don't really seem to show fingerprints, which is really great. They're headphones, you're gonna be touching them all the time. You're gonna love this feature. They just look beautiful all the time. The frame is a stainless steel with a canopy spanning the headband, which is made of a breathable mesh kit. This feels really great, although I feel like maybe the stainless steel is a little too far or unnecessary, and maybe it could be removed to reduce weight because these headphones are heavy. I feel like maybe this could be substituted for some type of plastic, but at the end of the day, it's still great build quality and looks stunning. The controls are fine. The dial is amazing, honestly, and probably should be on the AirPods Pro too. Honestly, I feel like all headphones should have a dial like this. This is one of Apple's best features, besides cups. And both buttons are fine. One controls volume, play, and pause. The other changes between noise cancellation and transparency mode. Both buttons work very easily. There's nothing really to talk about here. Now, the best thing about the AirPods Max when it comes to their physical is the ear cups. These are 100% without a doubt the most comfortable ear cups, and they are removable. Like, other companies like Anker need to start doing this. This is a huge feature for me. This is a deciding factor now. This will make the headphones last much longer. Not only do they feel very comfy and secure, but it's during workouts that they blow away all competition for me. They don't build up heat around your ears like other headphones do, like say during a workout or a run or just after long use. For the most part, they feel very cool, and they don't feel like they're building up that heat and making you feel uncomfortable. And they're removable, so for longevity, this is great. I've had a couple headphones in the past where the ear cups got either cut or they just didn't have the same feel. They didn't feel as refreshing and they were stuck, so I couldn't do anything about it. But these, I mean, you could easily just either take these off and probably wash them, or you could just buy another pair. And you could also just mix and match the colors, which is also really dope. Now, let's talk about the sound on these headphones. The sound is amazing. It's great. I mean, they are, again, $500 headphones. They should sound amazing. I hear all of my highs and lows. The noise cancellation is fine. The transparency mode is creepily amazing, almost better than my actual ears on their own. Phone calls were horrible for some reason. Everyone who called me told me they couldn't hear me. I don't know if my unit was defective or something, but I was surprised by this. Again, $500 headphones. They shouldn't have an issue here. Each cup has a H1 chip in it, and from all my research, I couldn't find any specs on the computing power of these really, so this does not really mean much to me. All Apple mentions is features, which is like, okay, thanks for that, Apple. They sound great, you hear good bass, and they are most on the treble side. In my opinion, the spatial audio is not as good as Anker's, in my opinion. Like when I use spatial audio on Anker's headphones, specifically the Liberty 4, I can really tell the difference. With Apple's, I couldn't really tell if it was on or not. I mean, I'm sure it's good. The headphones sound amazing, I just can't tell the difference between when it's off or on. So to sum this up really, the AirPods Max really blow it away in pretty much every category. They look and feel amazing. They are a very good build quality. They sound great, besides with some small things. Like I said, the phone calls weren't that great, but they're headphones, so the main point of them is for music, so I guess that's fine. Again, I may have had a defective unit. I didn't try going and buying another pair. I just expected them to work the first time. The sound on these really did feel like it was that good 360 sound that I personally really prefer. I really want to hear music like I'm in the middle of a concert, or I'm right there and the artist is right there with me playing the music in front of me, and I can hear all those sounds around me and maybe hear different sounds from different directions, like it's all 3D, which is what honestly spatial audio is kind of to me, and it's why, and these do really well on that. I really loved how spread out the music felt. It didn't feel like it was all just coming directly into my ear canal, just all blasting in one direction, with everything just colliding with each other and just not really hearing those highs and lows and the different instruments and the vocals. No, you hear those with the AirPods Max. You hear all those differences, and they all feel separated, and they all feel nice, and they feel nicely mixed together. This is a great way to listen to music. All right, now how do these compare to the Anker Q35s? I've owned the Q35s for a while, and I really like them as a pair of headphones. Physically, the AirPods win in almost every way. Ankers look pretty solid, but it's their quality and feel that set them behind. They definitely get more uncomfortable after long periods of time or a workout. The ear cups get hotter, especially during the gym. They aren't like a mesh material, they're just leather. They also don't hold on nearly as well. During running, they are less grippy than the AirPods. Now, I have a small head, so this might not be the case if you have a larger head than mine, but I still feel like they could be tighter for sure. The AirPods, I certainly didn't have this problem with. Never did I feel like they were falling off or anything. Even when doing bench press, where I'm like lying horizontally. The buttons are not as nice either. They're fine, don't get me wrong, but they don't feel as quality. I feel like Anker could really learn a lot here. Buttons wise, they could make a plastic version of the dial of that dial volume wheel and make the grip on the headphones more tight, maybe a stronger material, a stronger frame. And by all means, all headphone companies need removable ear cups with better breathability for comfort. The Ankers look great and they feel alright, but the AirPods are just more comfortable and they're higher quality, which is obvious because you're comparing a $100 pair of Ankers to a $500 pair of Apple AirPods. Now on the plus side, they are much lighter than the AirPods, which is great because I can tell you that when you have the AirPods Max around your neck, you realize they're there because they are quite heavy. Now here's one area where the Anker Q35s absolutely demolish, absolutely destroy the AirPods Max when it comes to their that physical layer of things. And that's that they use USB-C. I swear, I'm going to return these AirPods Max purely because they have lightning. This is ridiculous. USB-C for the win. And Anker has USB-C. All right, now let's move on to sound. The Ankers sound really good, as usual. Unfortunately, they don't have the same spatial audio and like surround sound as the AirPods, but they still sound good. And Anker offers a much better app and EQ than anything Apple has ever. I think the killer here is the spatial audio, which the Liberty 4 have, as well as the AirPods, but the Q35 lack. They could really benefit from this. They still sound really good, great for the price, but my greatest problem is the music just doesn't have that feel, that live and surround sound feel. It's less immersive. Now I know what you're thinking, okay, the AirPods are the clear winner here. Yes and no. I'm just gonna come out and say it. These things are way too expensive. They're $500. Nah, I'm good. Dude, this is just silly at this point. This is pretty simple. If $500 is nothing to you and it's not gonna put you in debt, go ahead and go with them. Go ahead and go with the AirPods. But the more people who buy them at this price, the more Apple is gonna be cool with doing. The more Apple is gonna be cool with having prices like this. The Q35 are an amazing price, and get you still great quality for that price. Great sound and great physical. Literally, if Anker could just make a $250 version with a dial, some metal frame for stronger grip, and removable ear cups, along with spatial audio, these would have a serious chance of destroying the AirPods. I've always been a pretty good fan of Anker products, mostly because the Liberty 4 are just an amazing pair of headphones. For $120, they still are the best sounding earbuds that I've ever used, which is just ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You've got all these other headphone companies out here charging $200, $300, $400 for earbuds, and they still don't sound as good. Anyways, guys, the AirPods Max are the clear winner here. They are by far the better sounding headphones. They are by far the better quality headphones. Question is that quality worth $500 to you? And I can't really answer that question. I'm gonna say if you need to be careful with your money, go with something else. You're gonna be fine for now. If you got money to blow, if $500 is nothing to you, go ahead and go with the AirPods Max. You're probably not going to regret it. They're pretty nice. Personally, just out of spite, I'm going to be taking these AirPods Max back and I'm going to be returning them. And I'm going to be hanging on to my Anker Q35s and be using those for a while until I find something else to review. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I'm going to be actually coming up with an AirPods Pro 2 video pretty soon and comparing them versus the Liberty 4. Apparently Soundcore has released a new Liberty 4 NC with a new case and I guess some new tech in them. So I'm going to be trying those out here pretty soon, so keep your eyes out for that video. Anyways, thanks guys. This has been The Spaceman. Have a good one.